We're convinced we see the world as it truly is, that we hear what was actually said, that reality is objective. But your brain doesn't show you the world, it constructs it. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why we disagree so often and why that's completely normal. Your brain is not a camera. Here's what most people miss. Your brain isn't a recording device. Its main job isn't just to receive signals. It's to help you interact effectively with the world. Neurons transmit electrical impulses like a massive communication network. Images, sounds, touch, everything becomes coded signals. But your brain doesn't store the world itself. It extracts information. And that word, information, is crucial. According to information theory, information can be measured in bits. The rarer or less predictable a signal is, the more information it carries. The same principle applies to vision. Not every pixel matters. Edges, transitions from light to dark, carry the most useful data. That's why simple outlines are often enough for recognition. Your brain is constantly compressing and prioritizing, but here's the paradox. Why meaning matters more than data? If raw variation equals information, then chaotic images should be incredibly meaningful. But humans aren't machines. In the early 20th century, Kazimir Malevich painted the famous black square. Formally, it contains no more visual data than many other paintings. Yet perception isn't only about quantity, it's about interpretation. Your brain dislikes chaos. It searches for patterns, and patterns shape everything you see. Light always comes from above. Here's something surprising. Your brain assumes light comes from above. Evolutionarily, that made sense. The sun is overhead. Because of this built-in assumption, bumps and dents in images can flip depending on orientation. You're not just seeing, you're predicting, and predictions quietly shape your reality. But some assumptions go even deeper. Your personal model of reality. Some beliefs are universal, others are personal. A painter and a child recovering from chickenpox may interpret green stains on someone's hands very differently. One sees paint, the other sees illness. Your brain constantly generates predictions about incoming data. Each experience updates your internal model of the world, and this leads to a powerful psychological phenomenon. Cognitive dissonance. Psychologist Leon Festinger introduced the concept of cognitive dissonance. We tend to interpret information in ways that protect our existing beliefs. There are far more internal neural connections than external sensory inputs, so your brain fills in gaps. It prefers a coherent story over uncertainty. That's why two people can look at the same event and walk away with different conclusions. Consider the famous duck-rabbit illusion. There's no single correct answer. Both interpretations are valid, but context matters. When shown around Easter, children are more likely to see a rabbit. On ordinary days, many people report seeing a duck. Your brain selects the interpretation that best fits the current context. The world shapes your expectations. Your expectations shape the world you perceive. And the loop continues. You don't see reality, you see a model. What we call reality is a neural construction. Your brain gathers fragments, filters noise, fills in missing pieces. We believe we perceive the world directly. In truth, we experience a model of it. That's why we argue, why we misunderstand, why we're certain, even when we're wrong. The world may be objective, but perception is always interpretation. And understanding that might be the most important upgrade your brain can make.